Hi, my name is Lynn Trinh, candidate for LD48 State Legislature Position 1. I am deeply concerned about the direction the current LD48 7-year incumbent has supported over the last 7 years. She has backed several energy bills that have turned into laws. They will have a major impact on our economy, energy reliability, and individual freedoms. Two of the most concerning energy law deals with zero carbon emissions. Let's consider the following. Senate Bill 5126 mandates that the state reach zero carbon emission by the year 2050. This law sets a cap and invest program on greenhouse gas emissions and calls for periodic reviews to ensure compliance. However, it creates an uneven playing ground for exempting some industries while enforcing stricter rules on others. Senate Bill 5116 aimed for the state to achieve 100% carbon-free energy by the year 2045. Meanwhile, this law requires that by 2025, coal-fired power must be eliminated, and by 2030, all retail electricity sales are required to be greenhouse gas neutral. Utilities that fail to meet these mandates face penalties. While these sounds like ideal goals on paper, they are serious concerns about how these policies will affect everyday people. Compliance with these regulations could drive up operating costs for small businesses, which may result in higher prices for the consumers. For example, under these policies, energy-dependent business like restaurant, manufacturing facilities may face a 20 to 30% increase in energy cost, impacting the price of goods and services that you use daily. Imagine our grocery bills go up 10 to 15% because businesses are passing these costs on to us consumers. Now, in terms of economic competitiveness, these stringent regulations could discourage businesses from investing or expanding in Washington state, impacting local job opportunities. Recent studies show that the stringent environmental policies can reduce job growth by as much as 10% over a decade in states with high regulatory burdens. Think about fewer job openings or less competitive salaries in our community due to these business slowdowns. In terms of feasibility, achieving net zero emission by the year 2050 might be unrealistic without major technological advancements. It is important to note that carbon is vital to life on Earth, as it is the natural carbon cycle. Some scientists even refer to it as gas of life. Moving too fast towards unrealistic goals could cause higher energy prices and unreliable power sources. In terms of energy cost, transitioning to 100% carbon-free energy could increase your utility bill. Experts project that households could see a 15 to 20% rise in their energy costs by the year 2030 due to the expense tied to meeting these mandates. For average household, this could mean an extra $300 to $500 a year just to cover basic energy needs. Now, in a bigger spectrum, the grid reliability, relying too heavily on renewable energy without adequate storage solutions can lead to energy shortage or blackouts. California's recent rolling blackout serves as a warning that can happen when the grid is overly dependent on renewables without the backup plan. Washington could face very similar challenges, especially during winter months when energy demand is the highest. Finally, the economic burden. The cost imposed on utilities could trickle down on the publics, forcing families to bear the brunt of these policies. For example, utility penalized for non-compliance can increase rate to cover their cost, which in turn impact your monthly bill. We all value environmental stewardship. While many can appreciate the energy alternatives in the future, it is essential to approach it with a reasonable process and practical considerations. Limiting our access to clean, affordable energies in the name of aggressive climate goal is not the balanced, market-driven approach our community needs. The LD48 7-year incumbent support for Senate Bills 5126 and 5116 threatens both our economic well-being and personal freedoms. To learn more about this regulation and other information on carbon emission policies, please visit my website, lynntrinh.com. My name is Lynn Trinh, candidate for LD48 State Legislature Position 1, and I approve this message.